There you go, now I can see my sub count. But this is just the part 3 of... Wait, no, I accidentally made it part 2. So we need to change that title really quick. Okay. And now I need to reopen my live sub count. Okay, there we go. So we have done 245 solves in total of the 400 that we need to do. Today, hopefully, we can finish all those solves. So that way I won't have to do a part 4. $12.18, but I do need to go grab one thing really quick. Here. I am a says hi. What's up? Thank you for liking the stream. $11.14. I've done... IMA says, sorry, I gotta go for 30 minutes. I like the stream. Okay, see you later. And someone else just liked the stream. Thank you to whoever that was. So I've done, I think, 247 solves. Yeah, 247. Pepimic says, hi. What's up, Pepimic? That's a 15.70. Messed up there. 1362. $13.16. And I need to do something really quick. Okay. That last solve was our 250th solve. Oh, this is a pretty easy scramble. This could probably be sub 10. Oh, snap. That's a 10.17 plus 2. So 12.17. $15.24. Boba Cube says, hi, do you remember me? Yeah, I remember you from yesterday's stream. Oh, snap. 14.01 plus 2. Oh, thanks to whoever just subscribed. Everyday Tech says, I subbed. Thanks. But 2 live streams ago was, I set a limit at, I think it was 830 subs. So I didn't have to do a bunch of solves. But still, thank you for subscribing. $11.54. This scramble has 2 free pairs. $11.54. That's my H from there. 1404. IMA says, I'm preparing a cake and I'll come back later. Okay, see you later. I hope your cake is good. To all the viewers who are just tuning in, I'm doing all my solves that I have to do from my stream from 2 days ago. IMA says, or nice because Ooh did the live Ooh we're talking about yesterday. Yeah, I decided to do the part 3 today. And I think I twisted a corner on this scramble. $14.08. Says, White09 says, hi, I'm back. Welcome back, White09. $15.36. White09 says he loves the channel. Thanks a lot. $12.41. Okay, this is a pretty easy red cross. $13.56. White09 asks, can I get a shout out? Well, I don't want to have to say yes to one person, and then other people are like, oh, if I just ask for a shout out, then I'll get one. So I don't want to say yes to one person, and then I can't say no to a bunch of other people. So, unfortunately, no. I'm just getting a lot of bad solves right now. 12.50. That's the first sub 10 of the stream, 9.84. So far I've gotten an 8-second solve on all of the streams, so let's try to keep that up today. $12.96. $12.75. $14.17. Bubba Cubes asks, which state do you live in? I prefer not to say that because you can go to Cubing USA, and then if you know which state someone lives in, then you can like find out their WCA profile, and my WCA profile has my full name on it, so I prefer not to say that. $10.73. I had a V perm and I recognized it as a Y perm. $11.93. I think I just twisted a corner on this scramble. Yep, it did twist a corner. 12.90. I think on every stream so far I've also gotten a sub 11 average, so let's try to get one of those today too. A 10.96. That's just 16.54. Pretty bad. I've done 274 solves now, so this will be the 275th solve. $10.41. That was a PLL skip, 8.90. That's an 11.42 average of 5. We need to get faster than a 12.9 to improve that average. So this could be a sub 11 average. Oh snap. 10.63 plus 2. Also, whoever liked the stream, thanks a lot. Without that plus 2, it would have been a 10.66. But now it's an 11.33 average of 5. So we were pretty close. It's a 10.30. So we did improve our average. Now it's an 11.11. We need to get faster than a 12.63 to improve our average now. Because this solve will remove the 16. But if we get our worst solve, it won't change anything. It's a 10.009. Wait, no, that's a 10.09. And that's a 10.26 average of 5. This could be sub 10. This scramble is not going to be sub 10. Also, guys, I see that the stream is lagging for a second. I just fixed it. So it should be normal now. That was an 11.65. Almost messed up an express there. $12.84. That's a 14.67. Pretty bad. $13.14. $12.87. Bubba Cube says, it's really cool to speak with you from Ukraine. That is pretty cool. What time is it there? Where I am, it's 1:39. Oh, that's a pretty cool time. 11.11. Oh. It's an 11.117, not an 11.111. Oh, I accidentally entered 0.82. 11.77. Bubba Cubes asks, what's the hardest puzzle you've ever solved? I think I'm gonna have to say it's a pretty weird puzzle. I'll go grab it after this solve. That's a 10.47, and I'm gonna go grab that really hard puzzle. Whoever liked the stream, thank you. It's this cube. It's called a 3x3/5, and it doesn't shapeshift. So, it's pretty hard. I can't solve it. Melina asks, what's the secret to become sub 10? There's no secret. If you want one, it's practice. It's an 11.2. $12.94. Bubba Cubes asks, did you ever solve a 10x10 or an 11x11? I don't have any of those, and I don't think I've ever seen any of them in real life. So, I've never solved any of those. $14.43. That's another really bad solve, a 15. Gaming Toilet and 59 Brett says, what's up? Hey Brett. And we just got another like. Bubba Keeps asks, what's the biggest puzzle you've ever solved? Probably just a 7x7. $12.70. And we just did get another like on the stream, whoever that was. Gaming Toilet Brett. I don't play that game. I don't know what it is. Oh no, it's just the corner. That's a 13.33. Oops, I answered 1.33. Gaming Toilet Brett asks, what games do you play? I don't play any games. I just cube all day long. $12.08. Gaming Toilet Brett asks, who's your favorite cuber? I think my favorite cuber is Luke Garrett. Oh snap, I messed up my cross. That was really bad solve, 17.93. Boba Cubes asks, what time is it there? So where I am, it's 1:46 p.m. $12.30. It's at 12.48. This is almost our 300th solve done of the 400 that I need to do. So I'll probably be able to finish all the solve today. Oh snap. 14.84 plus 2. So it's a 16. So now we've completed 300 solves. $11.38. Boba Cube says it's 9:47 a.m. where he is. So does that mean it's the 26th of June for you? Because where I am, it's the 25th. $13.71. Fu says, hello, what's up? I'm just doing my solves from yesterday's stream and the stream before yesterday's stream. I just did a random algorithm that doesn't even exist. 13.95. So I've now done 302 solves. Okay. $10.38. $12.8. And whoever just liked the stream, thanks a lot. Food says I'm trying to do a sub 10 minutes on my 7x7. Nice, I hope you get it. Bubba says, no, we have June 25th now. It's evening. Oh, it's PM there, okay. And I messed up my cross. $14.83. Yet another bed solve. But every solve counts. Right now, my average of all my solves on CubeDesk is 14.04. So maybe I can get that sub 13 soon. $12.87. that's a 15. Pretty bad. Boba Cubes asks, have I ever solved a Master Kill Minx? No, the biggest Mega Minx cube I have is just a normal Mega Minx. I am Aces High. Welcome back. Oh, corner twist. And a peel skip. And whoever just subscribed, thanks a lot. And Bubba Cube says that he has a Master Kill Minx in his collection. That's really cool. $11.41. I may ask, what's the biggest cube I have? The biggest cube I have is a 7x7. I say multiple 7x7s. But, like, by size and not by number, I'd probably say my Dianching Pyraminx, but it's really big. It's like, I think 8 inches tall. And whoever just resubscribed, thanks a lot, because we did lose one, but I think we gained it back. IMA says, I only have 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, Mega Minx, and Pyraminx. Nice. Bubba asks, do you have a pet? Yeah, I have 3 dogs. $11.18. I may asks, do I play video games? No, I don't play video games. I just cube all day long. $12.18. Messed up a little bit. $13.64. And I miss is GG, bro. Cool. And whoever just subscribed, thanks a lot. $11.91. IMA says you start with Yellow Cross. Yeah, I start with white and Yellow Cross. I can do all 6 sides, but I don't look at all 6 sides. And then if I do see that a side is really easy, like earlier in the stream, Red Cross was really easy, so I did it. But I look at white first, really. $13.58. I may ask, do I know blind? Yeah, I do know how to do blind, but I'm not very good at it. I use the beginner method, and I average like 4.5 minutes. 12.22. $12.63 with a peel skip. $13.38. So far we've done 319 solves. So this is number 320. Let's see if we can complete all these solves before I've been streaming for 1 hour. $11.05. So only 80 solves left to go. And I have about 20 minutes left until I hit 1 hour. Boba asks, what's your favorite YouTuber? Besides me, probably say Tingman. $11.48. Messed up my F12 hairs. 14.03. Bubba Cube says that he also likes to watch Tingman. Cool. $13.05. Jerry Cubing and Winsy both say hello. What's up? And Bubba Cubes asks, what's my PR average 5? My PR average 5 is 11.24. And Winsy and Jerry, I'm just doing all my solves that I have to do for my last 2 streams. I've done 324 of the 400 I have to do. And Winsy says, nice setup you got there. Thanks. $11.76. Bubba Keeps asks, do I do streams a lot? Oh, and we hit 850 subscribers. Whoever just subscribed, thanks a lot. Bubba Cubes, I don't do streams that often, but I've done streams the last 3 days because of this challenge. It's like 2 times a month, really. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to give it a like. Winsy says 50 more to the list. Do you mean to like 900 subs? Or were you saying you were the 850th subscriber? Jerry asks, is that a red Apple Watch? Yeah, it is. That's a DNF. $13.45. Lindsay says, yeah, I was aimed to 50. Well done on that, by the way. Thank you. And thank you for subscribing. $11.85. Lindsay asks, how long have I been cubing for? About 2.5 years. $12.32. Who says he's doing square one right now? Nice. I don't practice square one a lot. It's probably the event I practiced the least besides blindfolded. That's another 14. I've gotten a lot of those today. So I've done 331 solves, and I have 17 minutes left. Well, because I want to complete them all before the stream has been going for 1 hour. $12.84. Boba Cubes says, do you know where is Ukraine? Yeah, I know where Ukraine is. It's south of Belarus and north of Romania and west of Russia. And whoever liked the stream, thanks. And John Smith says, new sub. Oh, thanks a lot. Now we're 49 subs away from 900 subs. $13.09. Fu says, I DNF. Oh man, you DNF to square one solve. $11.54. Lindsay asks, what cube is that? This cube is the Weilong WRMV10 Special Edition with the green internals. John Smith says I'm averaging 26 right now and no all PLOs. Quite slow with F2O, which is what I'm working on right now. How long will it take with 30 minutes a day to get sub 20 average? Well, I don't think I could really calculate that. But so far, sub 20, I'd probably say is the hardest cubing barrier to break that everyone passes, because it took me a really long time to pass sub 20. But just keep working on your F2L and make sure you know 2 look OL. 10.15. Bubba says I solved it to bit 2 in 8.24 seconds. Nice. $14.06. Gary Cubing says he's drinking something right now. I don't know what that is, but nice. Luigi says, what other events do you do than 3x3? What other events then 3x3 do you enjoy the most? Well, 3x3 is not my main event. Pyraminx is my main event. And then 2x2 is another event that I could say. Okay, let's get back to these solves now. $13.30. Bubba Cubes asks, can you do a cube solve for me? And Small Fortune Racing says, yo, what's up? Go faster. Okay, I'll go faster after I do that cube solve. Let me just go grab a cube. Okay, here's my cube. Let me do a solve. Oh, 5.02. Okay, we need to go faster, guys. Oh, this is a really easy cross. And I messed up my cross. $14.20. That's pretty bad. $10.25. That's better. Bubba Cube says he can solve a 1x1 in 0.07 seconds. That's faster than I average, because I don't practice 1x1. $12.39. $12.33. Gary Keeping says, imagine if 1x1 was an official event. Yeah, then it would just be who can start and stop the timer the fastest. And then Winsy asks, are you going to get the new Weilong V11? I might. Probably not, like, soon. But probably a little later after it comes out. Or maybe when it's on sale, I might get it. Another sub 10, 9.75. Okay, guys. After 7 more solves, we will have done 350 solves. $11.35. Bubba Cubes asks, can you solve a 1x1 for me? Yeah, I just need to go grab it really quick. And here it is. So let's solve it. Whoa. Whoa, that's a pretty good time. And it's solved. Okay, let's get back to these 3x3 solves. $14.00, pretty bad. Oh snap. Flat plus 2 makes it a 15. We have 54 more solves to go, and then we will have done all of our solves. That's another 15. 15.91. And Bubba Cube says, I solved 1 by 1 in 0.04 seconds. That's a lot faster than the time I got. $10.91. That's better than a 15. Oh snap. 11.55 DNF. Okay, this next solve is going to be our 350th solve. And whoever just liked the stream, thanks. 10.80. Bubba Cubes asks, do I have a 2x2x1? I think that's the flat one. And if it's what I'm thinking of, then yes. I do have one. So that last solve was our 350th solve. Just the Cuber says hello. What's up, Just the Cuber? I'm just doing my solves from my past few streams that I have to do. $12.37. Jerry Cubing, I don't know what that means. So, I don't really want to answer it, because I don't know what it means. Oh, no, I don't have one of those cubes. Bubba Cubes. Another sub 10, 9.85. $13.00. Gatespace says, I just got here. Hi, what's up, Gatespace? Maybe it can be our 10th like to the stream. $10.69. Gamespace says, but I have to go. Sorry, LOL. Okay, see you later. $10.83. If we get faster than 12.37, we can improve our average. $10.47. That's a 10.66 average of 5, our second sub 11 average on the stream today. And that's a 9.01, so a 10.66 average of 5 still. $12.56. Pretty good. Thanks to whoever just subscribed. $10.21. That's a 10.50 average 5. And guys, I think someone's subscribing then unsubscribing. $13.76. That's a really bad solve, a 16.16. And we have 48 solves left. Wendy says I like this idea, so could I use it for my keeping channel? Don't worry, I'll give credit to you. Yeah, sure you can. Guys, I'm certain that somebody's subscribing then unsubscribing. $13.89. And guys, for the next, let's do for the next 5 solves, every sub will add 10 solves. But those will be on a separate stream probably. So I'll mark it on this piece of paper here. So every sub in the next 5 solves will add 10 solves to the amount that I have to do. $11.72. 11.69. And Jerry Keeping asks, what kind of music do you listen to? I don't listen to music. And guys, there are only 3 more solves, or subscribing will add 10 solves to the amount that I have to do. $12.87. In Gaming Toilet, Brett asks, where do I buy cubes? I buy cubes from thecubicle.com. And 13.68. And there's only 1 more solve now, where subscribing will add 10 solves to the amount that I have to do. $12.69. Okay. So Josh the Cuber asks what cube are you using. I'm using the Wailong V WRMV10 Green Eternal Special Edition. And Wincy says, ironic that when you have a SpeedCube Shop sticker on your laptop. Yeah, that's because they send a free sticker with every order. And I just put it there. And I have a SpeedCube Shop mat. You can't really see it on the camera though. But I just like it more than the cubicle mats. But I get my cubes in the cubicle. The only time I do order from SpeedCube Shop is like sometimes competitions that I go to will be sponsored by SpeedCube Shop, and then there will be a $5 off discount or something. So, or like one time I wanted a GTS 3M. I think it was either early this year or late last year. I wanted a GTS 3M, but the cubicle was sold out of them. They were discontinued on the cubicle. But SpeedCube Shop still had some, so I bought one. $14.06. Okay, I have 29 more solves to do. Gaming Toilet Brett says Rubik's Cube. Yeah, those things are pretty cool. Boba Cubes asks, how many solves do you need to do? I need to do 29 more solves. And Wincy says he's from South Africa. Well, that's pretty cool. I've never had a viewer on a live stream before from South Africa. And I've never had a viewer on a live stream before from the continent of Africa. $14.40. Just to keep it asks, will you switch from the Mayu V10 to the Super Wailong V2 or the Mayu V11? I don't know, because I don't have any of those cubes yet. And I don't know what's different about the V11, and I don't know about the V2. And Boba Cubes asks, no, I like your stream, but the end is soon. How about for the rest of all of these solves, every subscriber will add 5 solves. Messed up there. $13.95. BlueCube says, let's do that. Yeah. So from every solve that I get before my 400th solve that I have to do, we'll add 5 solves to the amount that I have to do. Jerry Keeping says, I gotta go to bed because I'm really tired, but good luck for the rest of the stream. Bye. See you later. That's a 14.12. $13.04. Gaming Toilet Bryce says, Jerry Keeping, bro, it's only 1:28. Well, I think it's a different time zone where he lives. People skip. Gaming Toilet Bryce says, true. $13.17. Bubba Cubes asks, do I have a Master Morphix? I do have a Master Morphix, but I don't know how to solve it. So it just stays solved. And remember guys, until I finish these solves, every subscriber will have 5 solves to the total amount of solves they have to do. I knew the ZBLL on that solve. Oh snap. 9.55 plus 2. And that's a 14.04. Now I have 19 solves left to do. $14.39. Now I only have 18 solves left. Let's try to get 2 sub-10s before all the solves are over. $13.72. Now we only need 17 more solves. That was a pretty bad solve, but now we only have 16 solves left. 10.48. Oh snap. I think that's a DNF. And then we have 14 solves left. Also guys, remember, if you want to add 5 more solves to the tally that I have to do, all you have to do is subscribe. Now I'll do 5 more solves, because I've almost done all my solves. $12.15. Wincy asks, what was your main before the V10? The V9. And then Justin Cuber asks, what's your best single? My best single for 3x3 is 7.06 seconds. Oh, and somebody just subscribed. That means that we're going to add 5 more solves now. So let me just mark that down with a little line. And whoever subscribed, thank you. So instead of having 12 solves left now we have 17. $13.46. Now we have 16 solves left. The Blue Surfer asks, what's my main cube? It's this one, the Waylong WMV10 Special Edition with green internals. I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, then you can find it on the cubicle. And now we have 15 solves left. Gaming Toilet, Barrett says, I buy from Speedcube Shop because it's closer. Yeah, that's why I buy from the cubicle. It's closer to me. And the Blue Surfer says, I use the V2. I don't have a V2, so I don't know what it's like. $14.24. And Fu says he's doing a marathon on every WCA puzzle in under 30 minutes. Nice. I wonder if I could do that. Like, I probably have to add it up. And whoever liked the stream, thanks. 15.91. The Blue Surfer says, how long did it take to learn CFOP? I actually don't know how long. It definitely wasn't just like 1 month. If you're talking like full CFOP with all the AUGs and stuff, I still haven't learned full Willow yet, and I need to learn 3 more AUGs. So I don't know how long. Winty asks, are you going to Worlds? No, I'm not going to Worlds. And Josh Cuber asks, when will you stream again after this one? Probably like, it would probably be another stream. No, it would probably be one next month. I don't stream very often, but this was just like part of a little series. so I streamed every day. And Funado, I see your comment. I'm just in the middle of the solve. 13.47. Funado says, how old are you? They changed the live streaming age. I didn't know they changed the live streaming age. I said this on my last live stream. I don't really prefer to say that. I don't really have a reason, but it just, yeah. I didn't hear of any rule about a live streaming age. The Blue Surfer says, face reveal, please. I don't show my face on my channel, so no face reveal. Sorry. Now we have 10 solves left to do. That's another bad solve, 15.55. And Gaming Toilet Brett says, why is there hippo everywhere? That's just my background for CubeDesk.io. And JustiCuber says, what lubricant do you use? My preferred lubes from Speedcube Shop are Stardust and Lunar. And then from the Cubicle, it's FZ Calm and FZ Rush. Footnote says, I can't stream, I'm not old enough anymore. You have to be 18. I'm not over 18. But I didn't hear anything about live streaming age. Lucifer says, sorry, sub, you have to do 50 solves. Well, on 2 streams ago, I made a limit at 830 subs, so I didn't have to do a bunch of solves. But I did say that every sub equals 5 more solves. Or was it 10? No, I think it was 10. Yeah. I think. Yeah, but, no, I think it was 5. Okay. Well, once that updates, then that will mean 5 more solves. And Gaming Toilet Brett says, just some information about some live streaming stuff. Then Blue Surfer says, I get ew. Okay, nice. I don't know what that means. Winsy says it was 10. Cool. I have, I think, 8 more solves to do. JS says hello. What's up? $11.09. 7 solves left. $14.90. That's not a good solve. The Blue Surfer says, one race, I'll solve the type in my solve and you do the same thing. Do you mean like you'll save time in chat? If you do that, then sure, we'll race. And that's a 12.36. So Blue Surfer, just type your time in chat. And JSC says, I'm from France. Whoa, I've never had a viewer on a live stream before from France. That was an accidental X cross. But, oh snap, 9.64 plus 2. But that last solve would have been the solves that I would have had to do, but since we got that sub earlier, I have to do more. And Bubba Cube says, I would not breathe until the end of solve. Okay, I'll make sure to solve this one really fast. And the Blue Surfer says 17.43. I think I won. And he also says I suck. Hey, let's see some nicer words. And then JC says, how many left to get to 50 solves? So 2 streams ago, I said a limit at 830 subscribers, so I wouldn't have to do a bunch of solves. So, but I did say that any new subscribers would add 5 solves. 9.44. So Bubba Cubes can breathe now. Gaming Toilet Brett says solve faster. Okay, I'll solve faster. I'll try to get a sub 10. And we just got another sub. That means 5 more solves. $15.11. Okay, so now we have 8 solves left. And we just got another subscriber. So now we have 13 solves left. And I did the wrong OLO. 16.42. So, wait, no, it's 10,515. JC says, and 50 more. Well, oh, that's, I said, because I just finished doing all the 400 solves I had to do, but now I said that every solve will add 5 solves. So now we have to do 16 more solves. And then Josh the Cuber asks, what's my favorite tension on my cube? I just use stock tensions, so I don't know which tension it is. And we just lost the sub, so that means I don't have to do. I just have to do 10 more solves now. And Wendy says, what games do you play? I don't play any games. I just cube all day long. $11.24. JCC says 9:46 p.m. here. What about y'all? It's 2:46 p.m. here. That's another sub 10, 9.63. I was doing a T-perm and I just messed it up. Okay. And we just got another sub. That means that I have to do 13 more solves. Well, not 13 more. That sub added 5 solves. And then we lost it. So now I only have to do, I don't know how many. 8 solves. Because I did all the solves I had to do, which was 400. And now I'm doing every sub is 5 more subs. And we did just get the sub back. But probably 855 subs. I'll put a cap on it. $14.00. JCC says bro's getting summer for Christmas. Yeah. Also, Winsy, since you're in the southern hemisphere, I have a question for you. Since you're in the southern hemisphere, are you upside down? Because I think people on the southern hemisphere are upside down. 10.35. Gaming Toilet Brett says, to all the non-Americans, have you ever heard of Evanston, Wyoming? And Winsy says, it's not bad, but I've never seen snow because it doesn't snow here. Oh, man. $13.30. GCC says, what's your PP single and your overall average? My PP single is 7.06, and my overall average is about 12 seconds. But today I've been getting a lot of bad solves. $12.67. I only have 8 more solves left to do. Josh the Cuber asks, do you have a gain cube? Yeah, I have like, I think 6 gain cubes, somewhere around there. I don't really like gain cubes though. Missed up that LOL. 13.41. Winsy says, wait, my English stopped. Uh-oh. $12.62. And Winsy says, I think I'm not upside down. I hope I'm not, because I feel like I'm standing upright. Oh, I thought people in the southern hemisphere were upside down. $13.11. JCC says, what's your fastest time so far on this live? I think it's like an 8. No, I think it's a 9.01. And Gaming Toilet Brett says, do they speak English or Spanish in South Africa? I think they speak English. I know they don't speak Spanish there. And Bubba Cube says, solve a Pyraminx. Okay, after this solve, I'll do a Pyraminx solve. $11.32. And then JCC says do a 2x2 solve. Okay, so I have my Pyraminx, and then my 2x2 is somewhere. We'll have to go find it. Oh, that was the correct L for you, 4.49. Gaming Toilet Bread says I have to go. My grandma and I are going to the store. Bye. See you later. Okay, now I'm gonna go grab my 2x2 for 2x2 solve. Actually, I don't know if it's... No, it's not my desk drawer. Okay, I'm gonna go look for it. And actually, I'll just grab a random 2x2. Okay, I actually found my game 2x2. So let's do a solve. And would you just get another like on the stream? So thanks whoever liked it. $2.55. Okay, let's get back to 3x3. Or just a Cuba, you're also from South Africa? I guess now I have 2 viewers on this live stream from South Africa. Bubba Cubes asks, do I have a kill him? See, I do. JCC? No cuss words. But thank you for saying I'm good at cubing. But no cuss words. What time? That was a 12.93. Okay, 3 more solves left to do. That's in my elbow. Another 15. 15.51. JCC corrected himself and now he says, wow, you're good. Thank you. Okay, this is my second to last solve. $14.12. That's a pretty bad solve. This is the last solve. A 10.49. Now we have officially done all of our solves. And Bubba Cube says, solve a Rubik's Cube in 1 second. Here's the scramble. Are you? There, 0.54 seconds. Okay, guys. So I've done all my solves that I had to do. It was 420 solves in total. And make sure you guys like the stream and subscribe. I'm going to end the stream. See you guys later.